Tiffany Henyard, once hailed as the youngest and first female mayor of Dolton, Illinois, now finds herself entangled in a web of controversies. From legal battles to financial woes, her journey is a political roller coaster. But how did this rising star end up at the center of so much chaos? Welcome to Celeb News, where we dive deep into the lives of public figures making headlines. Today, we're looking at Tiffany Henyard, a leader whose bold ambitions have been overshadowed by lawsuits, power struggles, and financial scrutiny. Whether you see her as a fearless disruptor or a controversial figure, her story is one you don't want to miss. So let's break it down. What led to Tiffany Henyard's rise to power, and why has her leadership sparked so much backlash? Let's start with her legal battles. The legal and political controversies. Let's dive into the first controversy, Tiffany Henyard's appointments of key officials in Dolton. Earlier this year, a Cook County judge blocked her appointments of a police chief, village administrator, and attorney, stating that she bypassed the necessary board approvals. This decision not only challenged her authority but also painted a picture of a leader clashing with her own administration. Critics claim this reflects Henyard's tendency to operate unilaterally, while her supporters argue it's her way of cutting through red tape. Who knew hiring a police chief could turn into a courtroom drama? If this was a TV show, we'd call it Law and Order, Dolton Edition. But that's not all. Henyard recently lost the Democratic nomination for Thornton Township Supervisor, a role she's held alongside her mayoral duties. She attributed her loss to voter suppression, claiming she was unfairly kept off the ballot. While some see this as a baseless excuse, Henyard has vowed to challenge the results in court, proving she's not one to back down without a fight. And while her political battles rage on, questions about her financial management have only added fuel to the fire. Let's take a closer look. Financial scrutiny and personal challenges. If political controversies weren't enough, Tiffany Henyard is also under fire for alleged financial mismanagement in Dolton. Reports suggest the village is facing a significant budget deficit, with critics pointing to lavish spending under her administration. From questionable expenses to a lack of transparency, Henyard's financial decisions have raised eyebrows among residents and officials alike. Some are even calling for an audit to uncover where the money is going. Dolton's budget is reportedly in the red, but Henyard seems to be taking the phrase "go big or go home" a little too literally. Maybe she's saving for a village-wide makeover? Adding to the drama, Henyard is facing eviction proceedings for unpaid rent. Court documents reveal she and her partner owe over $3,000 in back rent. This revelation shocked many, as it's rare to hear about a sitting mayor being taken to court for something so personal. For Henyard, this is yet another layer of controversy that critics say distracts from her ability to govern effectively. Imagine your landlord showing up with an eviction notice while you're busy running a town. That's a plot twist even Netflix couldn't write. But financial troubles are just the tip of the iceberg. Inside Thornton Township, Henyard is locked in a heated power struggle with trustees who accuse her of undermining township operations. Let's unravel the chaos. Power struggles and internal conflicts. Inside Thornton Township, where Henyard serves as supervisor, the drama is just as intense. She's publicly called out trustees for skipping board meetings, accusing them of stalling township operations and even delaying critical insurance coverage. On the flip side, trustees argue that Henyard's leadership style is divisive, claiming she's more focused on consolidating power than working collaboratively. These internal clashes have left the township in a state of dysfunction, with residents caught in the crossfire. It's like a political version of a soap opera as the township turns. Only this time, the stakes are real, and the script writes itself. Henyard's dual role as Dolton's mayor and Thornton Township supervisor has also come under scrutiny. Critics argue that holding two powerful positions spreads her too thin, leading to mismanagement in both roles. Henyard, however, insists she's more than capable of juggling the responsibilities, calling herself a multitasker for the people. While her supporters admire her ambition, others see this as an overreach that's doing more harm than good. Running one town is tough enough, running two feels like the political equivalent of trying to DJ and cook dinner at the same time. Spoiler alert, something's bound to burn. With so many controversies swirling, one question remains. What's next for Tiffany Henyard? Can she turn the tide, or will her legacy be defined by these scandals? Let's explore legacy and what's next for Tiffany Henyard. Despite the controversies, Tiffany Henyard is determined to continue her political career. She's announced her bid for re-election as Dolton's mayor, presenting herself as a bold leader fighting against the odds. In her campaign, Henyard has focused on her achievements, like community programs and economic development initiatives. However, her critics argue that her leadership has brought more chaos than progress, making her re-election far from guaranteed. Re-election slogans? How about, "Vote for me, I'm already in the middle of this mess"? It's a bold strategy, to say the least. Henyard faces an uphill battle, not just against political opponents but also against the perception of her leadership. From blocked appointments to financial scrutiny and strained relationships with trustees, her path forward is anything but smooth. The big question is, can she regain public trust and deliver on her promises? Or will these controversies overshadow her legacy? It's like trying to fix a flat tire while driving uphill in a thunderstorm. If Henyard pulls this off, she might deserve her own action movie. So, what's next for Tiffany Henyard? Will she redefine her leadership and prove her doubters wrong? Or will her tenure be remembered as a cautionary tale of ambition gone awry? One thing's for sure, her story is far from over. Whether you see her as a fearless trailblazer or a divisive figure, Tiffany Henyard has made a mark that won't be forgotten anytime soon. What do you think about Tiffany Henyard's journey so far? Is she a bold leader navigating tough waters or a politician in over her head? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more updates on today's most intriguing figures. This is Celeb News, and we'll see you in the next video.